So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Kane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kane, it's Kane! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that could set him on his way. An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Goretzka, is another in the line of top-quality German talent. One that was described in his teams as the talent of the century, which is heady praise. It's drawn him into comparisons to some of Germany's best. And for me, it's more about dynamism and energy from midfield, and that thrust he gets into the opposition box.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Some good work on the right flank here. Muller, and now the breakaway. Short changes him with that pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Coman. Musiala. Still goalless at the moment. Musiala. Lima. Stanisic. Oh, good-looking ball. Kane. Kimmich. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coman. And he welcomes it in. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. And it's Muller. That's a nicely measured pass. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Musiala. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kane. 30 minutes gone. Gnabry. Driving. Great chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Musiala. Oh, there's a probing ball. And he's been shifted off it. Muller is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Coman. And the counter is on. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh no, this does not look good. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good play. That's an errant pass. Musiala. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Kane. Musiala. Musiala really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Kane, now it's Kane. There's the hit! Has another go! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. And that could well leave a mark. Referee has just said play on. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the first half is done. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution on the field.
And we're underway again.
25.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bayern Munich do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's a sharp pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Kane, played out towards the right wing. Well read, nice interception. Quality ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. Musiala threads one in. Now it's Kane. And it's corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Throw it. And it's Goretzka. Now it's Kane. Now the finish!
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Nicely intercepted. Goretzka. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Coman. Kane. Oh, he's put... And the shot! That's another chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Bayern Munich certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Plenty of action at either end, just nothing to show for it.
Well, from an entertainment viewpoint, it's not the scoreline we would have wanted at this stage, although I'm not complaining about the commitment being shown. We've seen plenty of goal-mouth action.
Kane. Bayern Munich perhaps contemplating their next change here. That is a great pick out. Musiala, he's picked his way through. Chooses to go back. Lima. Goretzka. And it's Gnabry. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Musiala, he's found a way through. No way through, so back it comes. Goretzka, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Gnabry. Kimmich, Musiala. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Opts to play it back.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Coman is onto it in a flash. Goretzka. Now it's Gnabry. Kane. Musiala. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Musiala. Gnabry. Kim Min-jae deals with that comfortably. That was good alertness. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now that's well seen too. Stanisic. Musiala. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, Mike Maignan, Peter. You don't normally pick a goalkeeper as a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Sané. That's really well manoeuvred. Dyer cuts out the pass. And he's in on goal. Kane. And a header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Fofana. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Joao Felix. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bayern Munich have it back and can go again. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Sané looking to get on the end of this. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chukwueze. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Sané. Now it's Rafael Leao. Now it's Joao Felix. Oh, perfectly measured that. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Reinders has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, they could be caught out here. Chao. Hernandez. Reinders. Joao Felix. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Fofana. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lima. Gnabry. Gnabry. Kane. It's a goal kick. Fofana. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hernandez gets good distance on it. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. João Felix. Fofana. João Felix. Oh, that's a fine... Great chance! There it is!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Kimmich is there to clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break.
Signore e signori, attenzione, il papà del bambino che indossa un cappellino blu è atteso all'area informazioni. Sostituzione per il Milan.
And the second half gets underway.
Lascia il campo
Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Now it's João Felix. And that has put paid to that. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's had it taken off him. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come... Oh, he's been... Has another go! Kimmich. Musiala. For Olise. Dyer. Lima. Now it's Kane. Olise. Kane. He's got a shooting chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Shapes to shoot! Cleared without complication. And now a sudden chance to counter. Reinders. And here's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
60 minutes played.
314 spettatori.
Olise. And here's Kane.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to...
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Musiala. Now it's Kane. Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely worked. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, what a mistake! Fofana. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is Joao Felix! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Reinders. Milan have reclaimed it. Reinders.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that's been won straight back. Kimmich. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's straight offside. Kyle Walker. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Reinders. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Very much into the last knockings.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Milan probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And he cuts out the supply.
Bayern Munich truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
And we're done. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Rafael Leao claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very